toy motivation. We're going to teach this for a couple of reasons. There's some dogs that just prefer toys over food. It gives you an alternative reinforcement instead of just being dependent on food. It's also just a lot of fun. And the dogs that enjoy playing tug really enjoy themselves as well. So it's a great way to bond with the dogs. It's also great for helping to prevent resource guarding. So resource guarding is when a dog growls at you or gives some kind of threat display saying, don't touch that, it's mine. By teaching them to interact with toys with you, we can also teach them to be more mindful with their mouth, their teeth. So young puppies are quite nippy, they're quite mouthy. When I'm teaching tug, if they put their mouth on my skin, I'll just drop the toy and storm out of the room. So I bring out my inner drama queen on purpose to let the dog know that I wasn't happy with that choice. And for the record, it's really common for them to put their mouth on your hand while playing because they're experimenting to see what is socially appropriate and what isn't. If you were another dog, that would be normal play. But because we're human, our skin isn't as durable or tough or thick as theirs, it hurts us more. And it's also just dangerous. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to have a toy that's fairly long. So I can do something like this as well. This toy happens to be this dog's favorite. I want something with some length so that I can hold one end and just drag the other end. Excuse you. And I'm going to just put it on the ground and just drag it around slowly and let the dog or puppy chase it. Right now, it's not about tug. Should they choose to tug, let them go at their intensity level. Even dogs that enjoy tug, some like just quiet, gentle tug. Others like to really be rough and tough about it. So we need to flex with the dog that you have. And because you're in our program and we're teaching this game, this is partly about discovery, just finding out what your dog likes and prefers. Some dogs take a while to learn to like the game, so don't stress it. My Australian Shepherd, when I got him, he liked toys, but it wasn't until he was around 8 months that he really enjoyed the game. So I practiced it every day to make sure that, to build that love and desire for the concept. There's no rush here, and if you choose not to play tug with your dogs, that's fine. However, we do need to experiment to find out if your dog enjoys tug or not, interactive play with you or not. For those of you who have small breed dogs, so this one, we work 6 days a week together. I have to be really careful about her calories because if I, of course, use too many treat rewards, we're going to have a weight management problem. So for small dogs, I really like teaching them tug because now it gives me another way that's a high value reinforcer that can be learned and taught that doesn't include calories. It does for right now while we're teaching them to let go of the toy, but over time I can use this without using food at all. For those dogs who might have easily upset tummies, they're going to be happier with tug because then we're not using as many food rewards. So it just helps them to feel better, healthier. Get started on the game. I'm going to hold the toy on one end. I'm going to let the other end drag on the floor. I do not want to put it towards the dog and wiggle it in their face. They actually find it repulsive and offensive. So we're best to just let it hit the ground and drag it around. Now she thinks I'm telling her to stay. But do you see how I'm just going to drag it gently? And even if the puppy gets a hold of it and they start to tug a little bit, I'm going to just keep it really soft and gentle for right now. Get it. So I'm just going to drag it around gently right now. She's choosing to put it in her mouth. I'm just going to do nice gentle tugging. Right, so nothing too overt yet. And to end the game, I'm just going to bring out a piece of food and reward. Now, for some dogs, it might take a few days before they actually decide to put their mouth on it. So when you practice, just keep your training session really short, even 10 seconds, just enough to kind of put it on the ground and kind of get them enticed and excited about it. When I end the game, I'm going to present a piece of food close to their mouth and reward them for spitting the toy out.